See, it is only in the standpoint of reality that you can detect a lie. On today's episode of Truth, I want us to look at something interesting, an interesting conversation that happened between Jesus Christ and his disciples. Now, in Matthew chapter 16, from the verse number 13, it reads that when Jesus came into the coasts of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?" And they said, "Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the disciples." He said unto them, "But whom say ye that I am?" And Simon Peter answered and said, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered and said unto him, "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and be raised again the third day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, "Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee." But he turned and said unto Peter, "Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me. For thou sufferest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men." Now, this is very interesting. Jesus Christ praised Peter, and in the next minutes, he addressed Peter that he had already praised as Satan. Now, you wouldn't understand why he had to call or address Peter as Satan if you have no spiritual sense. He didn't say, "Get behind me, Peter." He said, "Get behind me, Satan." He called Peter Satan. See, it is only in the standpoint of reality that you can detect a lie. It is only in the standpoint of reality that one can detect a lie. There are so many information in this world today. Knowledge has increased. The Word of God told us so, and it is happening. Everyone knows something. Everyone seems to know something. Let me put it that way. Everybody seems to know something, and everybody thinks that what he or she has or knows is the truth. Jesus Christ spoke from the standpoint of reality. He spoke knowing reality. Do you understand? He spoke knowing reality. So as Christians, we are also supposed to speak knowing the reality. He called Peter. His name was Simon, and he changed his name from Simon to Peter, saying that on this rock I will build my church. Someone that you are to build your church upon, you just called him Satan. It means that in this physical world, there are spiritual things that go on. See, the devil can use anybody to do something. The devil can use anybody. Satan can use anybody to do something. He does. He cares less about who you are. But if you know who you are and you are aware of him and of his ways and of his tricks, he cannot use you. You see, he uses the ignorant. He uses the ignorant. And you cannot detect his ways and his tricks if you are not in the reality, if you are not conscious of reality, which is the truth. If you are not conscious of truth, Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, or the truth shall make you free. Free from what? Free from the devil's tricks and his using of people. How he uses people, you shall be free from that thing. He cannot just come and use you anyhow he wants and then leaves. Just like he used Peter right here. Jesus Christ is talking about things that he has to do, his purpose. And Peter just takes him aside and rebukes him. He says, no, this thing will not happen. This will not happen to you. See, you can have something on your heart. God can place something on your heart to do it. From the standpoint of reality, you know that this is your purpose. This is what you are supposed to do. But then you have people around you who give you all the reasonable reasons to not do it. You hear the gospel, you hear someone talk about Jesus Christ. You know that this is the time that I have to accept Jesus Christ. You know that you want to accept Jesus Christ. But then you have a friend around you who will give you all the necessary and unnecessary reasons not to accept Jesus. And be talking about they are lying to you, what they don't tell you, what they are keeping from you. You see all those things. God is not keeping anything from us. The only thing that the Bible makes clear that nobody knows is the day he will come. It's the day he will come. And that is the truth. Nobody knows when he will come. Why do you even need that information? Why? Why don't you accept Jesus today? Why don't you come into reality? Why don't you? Don't be deceived. Don't let anybody talk you down. Don't let anybody rob you from salvation. Don't let anybody rob you from experiencing truth and being free